lovelies, and welcome back to another video. And I don't know if this is going to be, I'm filming this on Salary Saturday, but it could be going up on Salary Sunday. I'm not quite sure with my schedule right now, but today we are here to wrap up the month of October with our unstuffing, bill exchange, cash condensing, swap, all that fun stuff. So we are going to jump right in with my bills binder. Here's what she is looking like right now. I've also been having some difficulty with the focusing here. Hopefully that's better. We'll see. Okay, so for mortgage, I need $406, $100, $52, $250, $70, $90, $310, $30, $50, $70, $80, $90, $400, $401, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $406. Beautiful. I did get a new candle today, and I left it in the car, of course. This one is on its last legs, you guys, but I guess it does kind of make sense to start with a new candle with the new month, so that's what we'll do. But yeah, there is that. Also, I don't have my engagement ring on. It is Sunday, and I just took a shower, and I just haven't put it on yet. You know when you get into those grooves of like, you have a routine every weekday, wake up, take your shower, and then put the ring on before you go. Well, today I wasn't going anywhere, so I didn't put the ring on, but I will be before we go out tonight. Anyway, for my internet, I need $48, $10, $25, $35, $6, $7, $8, $9, $40, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, and $48. Beautiful. Pop all of these back into the tray. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of ones. Okay, so for electric, we are going to, I need $155 for the bank, and then the rest is gonna go into my high yield savings account in our electric buffer. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 60, 70, and 180, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 60, 70, and 180. So I'm gonna pop all of this back into the tray. And then, so 180 minus 155 is $25. So 348. Mama. She's growling at Cedric, doesn't want him to come in here. Okay, so we will have $373 now in our electric buffer, and I'll make sure that I write down we're putting 25 in there. This is quite high, but when we're going into the winter months in Maine, we have our pellet stove running. Once we get our furnace up and running, it'll probably get up a little bit higher. So I'm glad I have that buffer there. So for heat, we have $525 already in the bank, and we are adding 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70, and 75. My goodness, it is windy out there. Crazy windy. We're getting the runoff of some hurricane, I guess. Sorry if that sounded uneducated. All I know is I heard runoff of hurricane. Okay, so we will have $600 even. And like I said, we have a pellet stove and a furnace as our heat sources. So this is a buffer saving up for the winter time when we have to get oil and pellets. My fiance and I split that. So next is water and sewer. We have $250 in the bank right now, and we're adding 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, and let me try that again. 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, and 65. 65. So we will have a total of $315. Just trying to keep the newer bills in the front for the swap. So $315. I do sell these customizable placeholders in my shop if you guys are interested. I like these because I can just update the exact total of what is in the bank down to the penny for each category rather than having a bunch of different placeholders. So there's that. I also sell them in fully funded and IOU. format as well. So for my phone bill, I need $60, $10, $20, $35, $45, $55, and $60. Perfect. My Etsy shop is on sale through Monday. So if there's anything that you guys are interested in, definitely check it out now. Okay, so there's that. My car insurance is all going into the bank because this is not due for renewal until the next 6 months increment, which is February. So we have $325 in there now, plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, and 125. Okie dokie. Did get a lot of new 10s. These ones are all kind of okay, but anyway. So we have $450 now in the bank. I'm just wiping them off on my shirt to save some time. So $450 in car insurance. I have Allstate. Okay, so pet insurance, I need $50. We have 10, 25, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Perfect. So we'll pop these back into the tray. And then for health insurance, I need $298. So 51, 150, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 67, and 298. Perfect. This actually already pulled from my buffer. I thought it pulled on the 1st, but apparently it pulled like the 29th or something like that. So that was a fun surprise, but I'll just replenish this. Okay, so next is my vehicle registration. This saves up annually, so I do $5 a week until I hit about 200, but this is not renew until August of next year. So we have 40 in the bank, and we're adding 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So I will pop these into the tray and update this to reflect the total of $65 that we have, or we will have, in the bank. And everything that I say I'm bringing to the bank, I will record down here. This is going into Ally, which is my high yield savings account. And it allows you to separate your money out in what we call electronic cash envelopes. They call them buckets, but they're basically electronic savings categories. So you have your bulk savings and then you have them separated out. And I really enjoy it. There is a nice yield. So let your money make money rather than just having it sit there in cash. And if you do sign up with my referral link, which is down in the description box, and you complete a certain number of transfers, I believe you will get, it's either $50 or $100 depending on what the current promotion is. So I highly recommend you guys check out Ally. Even if you don't sign up with my code, no worries. Ally is just my trusted favorite high yield savings account that I use. So plus, if the money was just sitting in my checking account, I would probably spend it. So that's why I like Ally. This dashboard is from Budget with Amanda. Anything that you see me use in my shop, you guys, if you can buy it online, there should be a link for it down in the description box. If there isn't, leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram or Etsy or whatever, and I will do my best to get you guys a link for it. So we are in my debt and subscriptions binder here. For Discover, I believe I need $650. So 1, 2, 3, 54, 5,500, 520. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 25, 35, 45, and 650. Perfect. Okay. This was a magic month, so I couldn't quite remember if I stuffed extra in here or not. Didn't think I did, but you know, there's always the chance. So my goal for the end of the month was 650, so whatever was in here, we would have pulled out. So there's that. Care Credit currently doesn't have a balance. TJ's, I think I was at 190 at the end of Thursday's stuffing. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 90. Yes, 190. I'm slowly but surely getting this one paid down from birthday spending from back in August. Love that for me, but you know what? I'm okay. I'm not too stressed about it. Student loans, I need $500. Love it, hate it. So we have 100, 52, 50, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 500. Beautiful. Did you guys do anything for Halloween last night? Let me know. Or are you doing anything tonight? Or I guess if you're seeing this on Sunday, did you do anything at all for Halloween? Tonight, Austin and I are going to a bunch of our friends are going to this improv comedy show that's also dinner, open bar, drinks, dancing, music, stuff like that. And we're dressing up and I'm so excited. Okay, so for my brother's payback, for the last time, he will officially be paid back after I send him this. We should have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 100. That is going to feel amazing. Typing out last payment in my Venmo. Okay, so there's that. And then we didn't stuff back to school. I'm just going to condense these and kind of swap out for prettier bills. So we'll do a 10 and a 5 in Amazon Prime. I did start this sort of new system Tuesday. I think I did Tuesday with our magic month. Yeah, Tuesday. So I'm fully funded on some of these for next month, and then I'll just start stuffing them and pull them out as they come due. So same with Canva. Just gonna grab a prettier 10 and 5. That's why we keep them on the top, so it's just easier to find them. There's that. Planet Fitness has 24, so I'll just leave the ones and grab a 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Austin's going to be Dexter tonight, and I am going to be one of Dexter's victims. So I'm going to wear a plastic wrap dress, I think, and then some fake blood in my chest. I know that sounds bad, but it's Halloween. And then a fake KNIFE sticking out of it, and the little CUT on my cheek. I don't know what I can say or what's going to get me in trouble, so whatever. Spotify, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just going to leave. No, I'm not. I'm going to grab a 10. So 13 in Spotify. And then Washville, I don't know what we have in here. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I will grab a 10 and condense that. Actually, those are nice ones. So we still have 30 in Washville. Hello. Okay. So there is that binder all done. Next, we're going to go into my business binder here. This is another dashboard for Budget with Amanda. So taxes, we have $12.17 in the bank, and we're adding 1, 2, 250, 70, 80, and 285. 285. So we will have 1502 in there. Quarter 3 is not due until January or something like that. So December, January, I'll probably set it out at the end of the month, but we have $1,502 in taxes. Shipping's empty. Let's see. Stamps has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll take these 2 5s, swap them out for a 10. So we still have 14. It's just with some less bills. Supplies, you guys. Okay, first of all, I'm going to pull the 100 out because I am going to be placing an order, but I'm just going to put those 2 5s and swap them out for a 10. Just to put things in perspective, things have gotten so expensive. I have 4 things in my Amazon cart right now. I don't remember. I have bubble mailers, 5mm laminating sheets. I know I have some new thank you stickers that I needed, and one more thing. I want to say like vellum paper, but I don't remember exactly what the 4th thing is. But that together is $100, $96 to be exact, for those 4 items for my shop. Oh, and I got a roll of vinyl, 15-foot roll of vinyl. So whatever, but still, things are freaking expensive. Anyway, giveaways, we have $65 in the bank and we're adding 25. So, oops, wrong one. We will have $90 in the bank for giveaways. And if you guys are watching and you're enjoying and you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you would. When we hit 15,000 subscribers, I will be doing another massive giveaway and I would love to have you included in it. So just click that subscribe button. It is completely free for you, but it does help me and support me. So I greatly appreciate your support. Okay. We put 25 in there, I think. I think we did. Okay, so for the funds that are sinking in, let's just run through here and do some condensing. So 50, 65, 70, and 75. I think I'm going to grab a 10 for those 2. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab a 20. So we still have 75. I don't sped out of here as often. I don't want to jinx it, but medical has 15. I'm just going to grab a bet of 5. So we have 15 in here still. Car care, gifts. So Christmas, we have 50, 70, 95, 100, and 105. So I think I'm going to put, so I'm going to do 50, 50, and a 5, because sometimes if you're doing a condensing like this and you know, you think you're messed up or whatever, as long as you know how much you're supposed to have in the end, still in the envelope, you can just do it that way and put everything back. So 50, 100, and 105 is still in Christmas. Let's see, household has 20, 30, 45, 55, and 60. I think I'm just going to replace these 2 5s for a 10, because I do pull out of here 20, 30, 40, 55, 60, and some smaller increments here and there. So depending on what we need. Okay, and then bridesmaid, we have 25 in the bank, but we are adding 10, 25, 35, 45, 50, and 50. Let me just 10, 25, 35, 45, 50, and 55. So we will have 80 total in here, which is super exciting. One of my bridesmaids is getting married a couple months after me, so I will be a bridesmaid in her wedding as well. 80. So I'm just saving up for like the dress and whatever the bachelorette party entails, and you know, bridal shower gifts and stuff like that. We're both in similar situations where we both own a house. She's actually in the process of buying a second home, so she'll own 2 houses. And you know, she's already married, but she's kind of like she didn't have like the wedding. She has a kids, and we both have pets. So we're both in similar situations in our lives. We actually work together now too. So, random, but I think, anyway, I don't even know why I brought that up, but let's just keep going. Okay, so in my savings binder, where we save that shmoney, we didn't stuff emergency this month. We did stuff home emergency though. So we have $325 currently in the bank, and we're adding another 25. So, why does my throat keep catching like that? We will have $350 total. Whoa. $350. And when you do an Ally transfer like this, you can designate or you can specify what goes in. So whatever this total ends up being for our transfer, I'll put that in, and then you can, whatever the word is, distribute it between the envelopes, so the categories. So I can drop down and say 25 to electric, 75 to heat, 65 to water and sewer, and so on, because I already have these categories set up. Anywho, okay, so for baby, where I'm saving for my like future kiddos that I know I so desperately freaking want, you guys, it's like ridiculous. Anyway, so we have 1,005 already in the bank, and we're adding 25, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 45. So we will have 1,050, which is so crazy. I used to have a whole binder. I still do. It's from Sav Saves. But since we are holding off on trying until closer to the wedding, it was just easier to have one envelope for this now, especially since we have the whole wedding binder, you know. Anyway. Okay. So let me check what my current Roth IRA amount is at for my retirement. I do use Charles Schwab. Okay, so we started with $1,815.67, and we now have $2,017.71. So $2,017.71. So we have a difference of $202.04 that we made this last month, which is awesome blossom. I'm not going to worry about credit score right now. Just don't want this video to be a million years long, but we're going to stop in my savings binder for now. And then we are just going to quickly condense my yearly savings challenge. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October. So we should have 40, 10, 20, 35, and 40. So I'm going to pop all of this back into the tray and just grab 2 20s. And that will be fully funded. And then we only have 2 months left for this. Absolutely crazy. And last but not least, you guys, we're going to jump into my wedding binder, and we're going to see how much we are going to pull out of each category. Okay, so for my venue category, I have $770 in the bank, and we're adding 100, 120, and 130. So we will have 900 total in the venue, which is exciting. Okay, and then didn't stuff decor or flowers. We stuffed photography though, so we have 60 in photography, and we're adding 50, 70, 85, 95, and 100. 50, 70, 95, no, wait, 50, 70, 85, 95, and 100. Yep, so we'll have 160. Actually, that never really works very well. I always end up just smearing the whole thing. So we'll have 160 in here for photography. For my dress, I don't even have a placeholder in here, so let me just grab an old one and just cross that out, or erase it, you know what I mean. But for the dress, we have $60 saved in here. Now this is kind of a mess, I apologize, but $60 for the dress. This is, I already have my dress. This is for alterations and veil and stuff like that. Hair and makeup is fully funded. Let me see if I can find, okay, so I have a fully funded placeholder. So right now we have $55 in the bank. Set that off to the side. And we're adding 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 275. So we will be at 330, which is what my total personally is going to be for my hair and makeup trial plus day of hair and makeup after the deposit. So all of it, the trials and the day of, would be $430, and I already paid a $100 deposit. So $330. The bridesmaids and everyone else are paying for their own hair and makeup. So there's that. I'm just going to leave that. Actually, let me just pop this little sticky note on the fully funded just so you can see the breakdown. I could put it on the back, but I feel like if I do that, I'll end up like messing it up. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. This keeps falling, so I apologize. Rings has 15. I think I'm just going to leave this in here for now and just swap it out with prettier bills. So there's that. We didn't stuff invites. Bridesmaids and groomsmen still just have 5, so I'm just going to pop that in there. Bachelorette has 5. Just gonna swap it out for a prettier one. Okay, cake has 10, and that's actually, does it have 20? No, it has 10, so that's all set in there. Music just has 20. We didn't stuff alcohol or emergency, so that is all that we're pulling out of the wedding fund. So let's see how much okay, how much we are bringing to the bank. I do just have one like wedding category in Ally, so oh, I just did that really weird, didn't I? Okay, so what we are adding to a wedding right now, how much do we have in the bank? Just in the bank specifically for wedding, let me check. Okay, so in the bank right now, just for everything that we have in the bank, we have $1,080, and we are adding 1, 2, 53, 350, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, and 565. Let me just try one more time. 1, 2, 53, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, and 565. Is that what I got last time? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 50. Okay. Yes. 565. Which will mean that in the bank we will have $1,645, which is so exciting. And I say this quite often, but this is not everything that we have for the wedding. My parents are helping generously. Austin's parents are helping. Austin is obviously contributing as well. This is just what I'm able to be saving for the wedding currently and kind of how I'm separating things out. Also, I just noticed in my Ally account, but I actually have for taxes, I had $13.10 in there. I don't know if it's going to focus, but I had $13.10 in there for taxes. I'm not sure if that's what I had on the thing or not, but I'll just fix it eventually. Okay, sorry, just got a call from Austin asking about what specific cargo pants to get for his Dexter costume. So anywho, that is all of the unstuffing portion of it. So first, before we count up all the money, we have to calculate here to see what we should have in front of us. So for what we're taking just to my regular bank, okay, first go around, I got 2,457. I'm just going to try one more time. 2,457. Perfect. So now for what we are taking to Ally. Okay, not super confident in that calculation, but I got 1,315. We're gonna double check. Okay, I got 1,315 again. So plus 2,457 total here. We should have 3,772. So I'm gonna pop that over to the side really quickly while everything off camera is falling. And we are going to count this money up. So here is our stack. Whoa. Look at that color change. Love to see it. Gotta get those good thumbnail shots, as you know. Okay, and then the big fan. Well, this is a thick stack this month, you guys. I think it's a lot of 5s and 1s. Let me try that again. Okay. Lots of 5s and 1s that are making this a real thick stack. Well, that's a pretty good fan, right? If I do say so myself. Okay, so as usual, we're going to go denomination by denomination and give this a count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 900 in hundreds. For 50s, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 50, and 900 as well in 50s. Okay, for 20s, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 920. Okay, I really thought it was going to be another 900. 920. 4 10s. We have, I'm going to do 2 stacks here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 310, 320, 330, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 20, 30, 400, right? Oh, shoot. Was that 310? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? What am I doing? 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 560. 560, I hope, in 10s. A lot of 5s here, you guys. So bear with me. Let's pop this over here. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, and 440. See, I almost said 540, so I'm glad I laid those out that way. 440. Okay, we're at 3,720. So I need 52 ones, I believe. My math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, and 52. So we have $3,772, which means that we did this correctly, which is such a relief. Always a relief, because there's always a chance. Most months I actually mess something up and you guys tend to catch it, so appreciate you. But yeah, that is going to wrap up today's bill exchange. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel, and of course, subscribe. Let me know. So I'm planning on doing a budget with me on Monday for the first stuffing of November, but I'm just curious. I'm like itching to do my like binder reset sort of video for 2026 and just like get rid of a bunch of the envelopes that I never stuff and like that I'm not really planning on. Like, I just kind of want to do that video now and just kind of get it out of the way. Do you guys think I should start that for the month of November, or do you think I should do it like at the end of November going into December? Since December is going to have a lot of videos, I feel, because it's going to also have our like savings challenge video where we count my rollover, my yearly challenge, and my coins, and we roll my coins. So there's gonna be a lot going on in December most likely. So do you think I should do that at like the beginning of December, end of November, or just do it now? Let me know what you guys think. If you don't think that it's gonna be too overwhelming in December, I'm happy to wait. I'm just like, I don't know. Anyway, but on Monday, hopefully I'll get that up, and then we're gonna start fresh for November, and then we have 2 months left of the year. So absolutely crazy. But with all that being said, thank you so much for sticking around with me. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, you guys, my Etsy shop is on sale through Monday for Halloween. So check that out in the description box if you are interested in anything. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.